Back in the book segment tonight, we asked our pal Charles Krauthammer, a conservative who watches the political landscape very carefully, tell us what's really going on inside the Obama administration right now. Charles joins us from Washington. You know, the concept of this, and we're hoping to make it a weekly segment with you, is that you find something that the folks may not know. And I know you've been looking at President Obama saying he's going to freeze spending. So what's behind the curtain there, Charles?
Well, the reason it's a fraud is that what Obama is doing here is not just excluding all the other spending we know about, discretionary spending, Social Security, and the military, and it doesn't include the stimulus. What he's saying here is, I'm going to do a freeze on the regular departments. But what he doesn't tell you is that last year, in their first year in office, when they had a free ride in spending, they ratcheted up the spending for all of these departments astronomically. On average, over the last half of fiscal 09 and all of fiscal 10, an average of about 20%. Now, that's huge, because normally, year over year, you'd increase a department's spending by 3%, 4%, especially with low inflation. So, for example, last year alone, they increased the EPA budget by 35%. So if you're instituting a freeze, what you're doing is you're ratcheting in, you're locking in the higher spending that Obama slid in last year. Now, you could say in 08, 09, and 10 there was a recession, you had to boost all the spending, but you'd expect after the emergency you want to roll it back, but no. So what the freeze is doing essentially is the opposite of what it looks like. Instead of reducing the spending, it's locking in these huge increases that were instituted last year.
Because if he didn't do it, then the new Congress that comes in November could roll it back. Could say, hey,
exactly.
You know, we're gonna, since you got such a big jump up, EPA, we're cutting you back 15% to average it out because we thought it was too much. So you say it's a three-card Monte. That's what you're saying?
It is. It's a ratchet that locks it in at artificially high levels, and that's the trick behind this.